Hey everybody, it's Gary Anderson. Welcome to Gary E's Sketch Cards. This is episode 18. This week I'm drawing Captain America in celebration of the new show that's out, Fear the Walking Dead. Now you might be asking yourself, why am I drawing Captain America to celebrate the release of Fear the Walking Dead? Well, let me explain. I was originally going to do a Fear the Walking Dead sketch card, but I figured, the show has only been out for one episode at the time of this recording. No one would really know it. Maybe somewhere down the road somebody would find it, and maybe somewhere down the road I will do a Fear the Walking Dead sketch card. But it got me thinking, what other zombie drawing could I do that would be cool? And I figured I would try to do a version of Captain America from the Marvel Zombies books, but I would use the Captain America from the movies. Now, the reason I did this is because I've been kind of looking at the Marvel movie release plans, I guess, between now and 2020. And Marvel's going to be going into two of the biggest stories that their books went into. The first one's going to be Civil War, which will kind of start with the next Captain America movie. The second is going to be the Infinity War, or the War for the Infinity Gauntlet. And those are two of the big stories, I guess, that appeared in the books, and they're going to incorporate those in the movies, and it's going to encompass the next 5 years of films. After that, no one's really sure what Marvel is going to do, if they're going to reboot the series, if they're going to let it sit for a little while, or what they're going to do exactly with all the Marvel superheroes. My thinking is, why not make a couple of Marvel zombie movies? You could, if you zombify the superheroes, you could basically get anyone to play them. And then if you decide to go with a reboot of any particular movie, you could use that actor in the movie to reintroduce the character and tie it in with the Marvel Zombies universe. I mean, there are endless possibilities. But then again, I could be very wrong. And this is the reason why I do what I do for a living, and I'm not working at Disney as one of the bigwigs. So, but maybe doing a sketch card showing Captain America or Steve Rogers as a zombie could get some buzz going. If the zombie genre hasn't completely eaten itself, no pun intended, over the next 5 years, it might be a distinct possibility. So I guess I need to apologize next to those people who are easily jarred. This is probably a PG-rated episode of Gary E's Sketch Cards, if you will. In the comic, there's kind of this running gag with Captain America that the top of his head was sheared off, probably due to throwing his shield and missing it at some point. But because he's a zombie, it doesn't bother him, and he can still walk and talk and eat flesh and all this and all that. But he's upset, and makes it apparent through the series of books that he, at least you're not missing your head is kind of one of his catchphrases, I guess, at some point. He says it a couple of times, but I wanted to keep this sketch card, again, sort of lighthearted, a little tongue-in-cheek, so I didn't take too much off the top, as it were. I just kind of took a little chunk off the top and had a little bit of brain and maybe a couple of hairs kind of sitting up there, but there's not a lot of gore. There's no blood. There's really nothing on this card that is too gruesome or horrifying. Maybe just the face, but that's really about it. So once again, if you're easily jarred, I apologize. But like I said, being a fanboy, I would really love to see a Marvel Zombies movie, and this is kind of my tribute to that wish. Okay, so on to the art lesson part of this episode. You're going to notice here, as I'm drawing the face, that I am going to have to at some point erase the mouth and reposition it. When you're drawing a face, please, please, please make sure that you have the proportions correct. This is something I keep screwing up on all the time, and I hope that by showing it to you here, you can understand that it happens. But when you draw the face, there are certain proportions, again, that you need to keep in mind. As you can see right there, I tried to draw the mouth a little bit bigger because he's a zombie, and you need to see those teeth, and the lips need to be curled back, and it just looks ridiculous. So I'm kind of sitting back at this point and just going, when is this horror going to end? So I believe it's the third attempt here that I kind of get it right. The mouth is still maybe a little low on the sketch card, but he is a zombie, and whenever you draw a zombie, the face can be distorted. You can kind of get away with a little bit of distortion on the face, and it will still look it'll still look all right. So in the end, this actually did turn out okay, but I think it was in my haste to get this card done that I just kind of drew the mouth where I thought it should go, and then realized I drew it in the wrong spot. So again, I'm not afraid to admit it. If it'll help somebody who is an aspiring artist, or somebody who is even a professional artist or what have you, to look at this and go, yeah, I guess I need to remember where the mouth goes. Then I guess I've done my job by screwing up. Which, if my job was screwing up, I would have been a millionaire and would have been retired, 20 years ago by now anyway. So I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel, everybody who's been watching my videos and sharing the videos and liking them. Thank you so much. If you would, please like and share this video as well. Let me know how I'm doing. I get a lot of thumbs up from time to time. Well, I get a couple of thumbs up from time to time. I guess I have no shame, so I'll just be honest. Kind of let me know how I'm doing, what you think. What would you think about a Marvel Zombies movie? What do you think about the sketch card? And I would greatly appreciate it. And again, please like and share this with your friends and other artist friends and whatnot. And I will see you next week. Remember, your art is awesome. Always strive to do your best. And this is Gary Anderson signing off for this week. Take care, y'all.